Chapter 1. The Enigmatic Heirloom. In the quaint town of Eldridge, nestled between rolling hills and ancient forests, lived a young woman named Elara Evergreen. Her life was ordinary, marked by the routine of days spent working in the family-owned bookstore and nights filled with dreams of far-off adventures. One rainy afternoon, as Elara sorted through a box of old books in the bookstore's dusty attic, she stumbled upon a peculiar volume bound in faded blue leather. Intrigued, she opened it to find a map that seemed to lead to a hidden corner of Eldridge's woods. The map bore an inscription in an elegant script: "To the seeker of mysteries, your destiny awaits." With a sense of curiosity that overpowered reason, Elara decided to follow the map. As she ventured deeper into the heart of the forest, the trees whispered ancient secrets, and the air hummed with an energy she couldn't quite explain. Guided by an unseen force, she discovered a clearing where an ancient tree stood, its roots intertwining with the fabric of time itself. In the hollow of the tree, Elara found an heirloom, a pendant that resonated with a mystical power. As she touched it, visions of a forgotten era flooded her mind. A prophecy echoed through her thoughts, foretelling of a hidden realm, perilous quests, and a destiny entwined with the fate of Eldridge. Word of Elara's discovery spread, reaching the ears of those who sought to exploit the pendant's power for their own gain. Unbeknownst to Elara, she became a beacon in a world where magic and mystery intertwined with the ordinary. As she grappled with her newfound destiny, Elara found allies in unexpected places: a reclusive mage with a haunted past, a charismatic rogue with a penchant for mischief, and a wise elder who held the key to unlocking the pendant's true potential. Little did Elara know that her journey had just begun, and the echoes of destiny would reverberate through Eldridge, shaping the course of not only her life but the very fabric of the magical realm she had stumbled upon. Chapter 2. Shadows of the Past. The pendant hung from Elara's neck, a delicate weight that seemed to pulse in tandem with the rhythm of her heartbeat. Each step she took resonated with a newfound purpose, a destiny unfolding in the wake of her discovery. Days turned into weeks, and Eldridge remained blissfully unaware of the magical energies swirling around Elara. The bookstore became a hub of whispers and speculation as strangers, drawn by the tales of the mystical pendant, arrived in town. Among them was Aric, a brooding figure with a scar running across his cheek, whose piercing blue eyes held secrets of their own. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Elara found herself in the attic, poring over the diary she had found alongside the pendant. The elegant script told tales of a hidden realm, a place where the lines between reality and magic blurred. It spoke of ancient prophecies, long-forgotten guardians, and a looming darkness that threatened to consume both Eldridge and the mystical realm. Aric, having observed Elara from the shadows, approached with a quiet intensity. "I've been searching for that pendant for years," he admitted, his voice carrying the weight of unresolved history. It's a key to unlocking the portal to the Otherworld. The Otherworld, a place Elara had only read about in fantasy tales. But now, it seemed, it was real, and she held the key. As Elara and Aric delved into the secrets of the diary, a bond formed between them, forged by the shared destiny written in the pages. They realized that the pendant was not just a trinket, it was a catalyst for an impending crisis that only they could prevent. The elders of Eldridge, sensing the disturbance, called a town meeting. Elara and Aric found themselves standing before a skeptical crowd, presenting the evidence of a looming threat that transcended the borders of their quaint town. Despite the skepticism, a few brave souls offered their support. Among them was Sylas, the reclusive mage, and Luna, the charismatic rogue. Together, they formed an unlikely fellowship, a group determined to unravel the mysteries of the Otherworld and protect Eldridge from the shadows threatening to engulf it. Guided by the cryptic clues in the diary, the Fellowship set out to decipher the portal's location. The map led them to ancient landmarks, hidden caves, and forgotten ruins, each step bringing them closer to the nexus where the fabric of their world intertwined with magic. As they ventured deeper into the unknown, the shadows of the past emerged, revealing long-buried secrets that tested the strength of their newfound alliance. The pendant, now aglow with ethereal light, became a beacon in the darkness, a symbol of hope and the key to a realm that held both peril and promise. And so, under the watchful gaze of Eldridge, the Fellowship embarked on a journey that would reshape not only their lives but the fate of two worlds bound by destiny. Chapter 3. The Veil Unveiled. The Fellowship delved deeper into the heart of Eldridge's mystical secrets, their journey guided by the arcane writings in the diary. The air crackled with a sense of anticipation as the landscape transformed into a kaleidoscope of vibrant colors, an otherworldly palette that marked the proximity of the portal. As they approached an ancient standing stone, its surface etched with symbols long forgotten, the pendant around Elara's neck pulsed with an ethereal light. Aric, his eyes reflecting a mix of determination and apprehension, spoke the incantation from the diary. The stone trembled, and a veil shimmered into existence before them, revealing a portal to the Otherworld. Eldridge, normally a town anchored in reality, now stood at the crossroads of magic and mystery. The Fellowship exchanged glances, each member grappling with the enormity of what lay ahead. With a shared breath, they stepped through the portal, leaving behind the familiar and entering a realm bathed in an otherworldly glow. The Otherworld unfolded before them like a surreal dreamscape. Towering trees with silver leaves swayed in an unfelt breeze, and iridescent creatures flitted through the air. The air itself hummed with a harmonious energy that resonated with the essence of magic. Their arrival did not go unnoticed. A figure, cloaked in shadows, emerged from the depths of the Otherworld. Zephyr, an enigmatic guardian who had watched over the realm for centuries, greeted them with eyes that held the wisdom of ages. "You carry the key," Zephyr intoned, acknowledging the pendant that adorned Elara's neck. "But the journey is perilous, and the shadows grow stronger. To unlock the true power of the pendant, you must face the trials that await." The Fellowship embarked on a quest through the Otherworld, encountering challenges that tested their resolve and unity. They navigated enchanted forests, crossed ethereal bridges suspended in the air, and deciphered riddles whispered by ancient spirits. Each trial revealed a layer of the pendant's power, unlocking abilities within each member that were dormant until now. Yet, as they progressed, a malevolent force stirred in the shadows. The echoes of darkness manifested into ominous figures that sought to thwart their every step. It became evident that the prophecy in the diary spoke of a looming threat, one that aimed to corrupt the very fabric of the Otherworld and spill its darkness into Eldridge. Amidst the trials and tribulations, the Fellowship discovered that the key to overcoming the encroaching darkness lay not just in the pendant but in the bonds they forged with each other. Elara's leadership, Aric's resilience, Sylas's wisdom, and Luna's wit, each member brought a unique strength to the group. As the Fellowship neared the heart of the Otherworld, the shadows deepened, and the true nature of their adversary unveiled itself, a malevolent entity known as the Void Weaver, a being born of forgotten nightmares and ancient regrets. The fate of Eldridge and the Otherworld hung in the balance as the Fellowship prepared to confront the ultimate challenge, their destinies entwined with the outcome of a battle that transcended realms. Chapter 4. The Dance of Shadows. The Fellowship stood at the threshold of the Voidweaver's lair, a cavernous expanse where shadows twisted and danced in a macabre display. The air hung heavy with an ominous energy as the pendant around Elara's neck pulsed with an intensity that mirrored the impending confrontation. Zephyr, their guide and guardian, spoke with a somber tone. "The Void Weaver draws strength from the darkest corners of the soul. To face it, you must confront your innermost fears and doubts." The Fellowship exchanged glances, acknowledging the gravity of the task ahead. Each member stepped into a pool of shimmering light, a metaphysical space where their deepest fears materialized. Elara faced a reflection of her own insecurities, Aric confronted the ghosts of his past, Sylas delved into the shadows of forbidden magic, and Luna grappled with the consequences of her cunning actions. As they overcame their personal trials, the pendant resonated with newfound power. Their individual strengths, forged through adversity, merged into a collective force that radiated throughout the cavern. United and empowered, the Fellowship advanced into the heart of darkness. The Void Weaver materialized, a formless entity that seemed to devour light itself. Its whispers echoed through the cavern, weaving a tapestry of despair that sought to unravel the very fabric of their resolve. Aric stepped forward, his gaze unwavering. "We are not defined by our shadows. We are defined by how we face them." The battle that ensued transcended the physical realm. Magic clashed with darkness as the Fellowship fought with a unity that defied the Voidweaver's attempts to sow discord. Elara, guided by the wisdom in the diary, channeled the pendant's power to create barriers that shielded her allies. Aric, wielding a blade infused with the essence of the Otherworld, struck at the heart of the shadows. Sylas, drawing upon ancient spells, countered the Voidweaver's malevolence, while Luna danced between realms, her agility confounding the entity's attempts to ensnare them. Zephyr, the Guardian, lent his ethereal strength to the fray, an embodiment of the Otherworld's will. As the battle raged, the Fellowship discovered that the true power of the pendant lay not in its ability to combat darkness but in its capacity to bring light to the darkest corners of the soul. The Voidweaver, weakened by the unity and resilience of the Fellowship, recoiled as the pendant's radiant energy enveloped it. In a final, desperate attempt, the Voidweaver unleashed a surge of shadowy tendrils. Elara, guided by an instinct she didn't know she possessed, raised the pendant, transforming its glow into a brilliant burst of light. The shadows recoiled, and with a deafening roar, the Voidweaver dissipated into nothingness. Eldridge and the Otherworld sighed in relief as the balance was restored. The Fellowship, exhausted but triumphant, stood amidst the remnants of their battle. Zephyr, the Guardian, approached Elara with a nod of approval. The pendant was never just a key, it was a beacon of hope, Zephyr explained. You have proven that the light within can conquer even the deepest shadows. As the Fellowship emerged from the Otherworld, they found Eldridge bathed in the warm hues of dawn. The townsfolk, unaware of the epic struggle that had taken place, went about their lives, the echoes of darkness erased from their memories. The Fellowship, forever changed by their journey, returned to the bookstore in Eldridge. The diary, now filled with their own tales, rested alongside the pendant, a reminder of a time when ordinary individuals became heroes in a story that transcended the boundaries of reality. And so, as the sun set on Eldridge, the Fellowship embraced the newfound magic within and the enduring bonds that would carry them into the future, where whispers of destiny would continue to echo through the ages. Chapter 5. A New Dawn. The aftermath of the battle left Eldridge in a state of blissful ignorance. The Fellowship, now bound by the threads of shared triumph and adversity, returned to their normal lives, forever marked by the extraordinary journey they had undertaken. The pendant, once a key to the unknown, now rested on a velvet cushion in the bookstore, a symbol of a past threat and the strength that had overcome it. In the weeks that followed, Elara, Aric, Sylas, and Luna found themselves drawn to each other, their destinies intertwined beyond the otherworldly trials. The bond they shared, forged through the dance of shadows, proved unbreakable. Eldridge, too, thrived in the wake of the mystical conflict, as if the very air bore the essence of magic. One evening, as Elara closed the bookstore, a hooded figure approached her. The figure revealed herself to be Aria, a seer from the Otherworld who had observed the Fellowship's journey. With gratitude in her eyes, Aria spoke of a prophecy that foretold of the Fellowship's role in preserving the balance between Eldridge and the mystical realm. The echoes of destiny do not end with the defeat of the Void Weaver, Aria said, her voice carrying the weight of foresight. Your journey has only just begun. She gifted Elara a new diary, its pages blank and waiting to be filled with the tales of the Fellowship's continued adventures. Aria's cryptic words hinted at challenges yet to come, but Elara, now attuned to the rhythms of fate, accepted the responsibility that came with her newfound knowledge. The Fellowship reunited, each member carrying the lessons learned in the Otherworld. Aric, once a solitary figure haunted by shadows, found solace in the camaraderie of the group. Sylas, who had grappled with the consequences of forbidden magic, embraced a path of redemption and healing. Luna, the rogue with a penchant for mischief, discovered a deeper purpose in the unity of the Fellowship. Eldridge, too, flourished under the subtle influence of magic. The townsfolk, unaware of the mystical undercurrents that ebbed and flowed, continued their lives, blissfully ignorant of the extraordinary events that had transpired. As the Fellowship explored the boundaries of their newfound abilities, they encountered remnants of the Void Weaver's influence, a dark force that sought to regain its strength. Aria's prophecy echoed in their minds, urging them to stand vigilant against the looming shadows. The pendant, now a symbol of their shared destiny, pulsed with an energy that resonated with the magic of Eldridge. Aria's diary, filled with cryptic symbols and verses, became a guide as the Fellowship navigated the delicate balance between two worlds. And so, as Eldridge basked in the glow of a new dawn, the Fellowship prepared for a future where the echoes of destiny would continue to shape their lives, and the magical threads woven in the Otherworld would intertwine with the ordinary, creating a tapestry of adventure that spanned realms and defied the limitations of reality.